This is tough, man. This is a loss that really can break an entire NFL team's spirit. And really, I don't see how the San Francisco 49ers are going to be able to move forward with this. They have a lot of key pieces of their team that are getting ready to exit. And if we remember the last time the San Francisco 49ers were coming off of a Super Bowl loss, yes, it was mostly because their roster was ravaged by injuries, but they ended up taking a significant decline, and it took them all these years to climb back up close to the mountaintop. And unfortunately, they fell just short before they got to their intended goal. And if you look at Adam Schefter's tweet here, the 49ers have a lot of key free agents. Sure, their main core that's still going to be returning: Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, Trent Williams, assuming he doesn't retire, Dre Greenlaw. However, it's going to remain to see what happens how he recovers from his Achilles injury. Fred Warner, all of those guys will still be there. Eric Armstead, but a lot of the key depth guys here for the San Francisco 49ers are set to exit via free agency, and the Niners are going to have a lot of big contracts they're going to have to think about moving forward, and they already have some big contracts on the books. You think about guys like George Kittle and Nick Bosa, they are already really highly paid. Chase Young, most likely going to lose him in free agency. The 49ers traded for him basically as a half-year rental from the Washington Commanders. They will most likely get a compensatory draft pick back for him from the third round, so you will recoup some of that draft capital if you're San Francisco, but that one still hurts. He had a really big game tonight, and not having that second running mate, if you will, next to Nick Bosa is going to be a big blow for this 49ers defensive line. To Sean Gibson, key safety for them, John Feliciano, who finished the season as their starting center, Javon Kinlaw, their backup defensive tackle, Sam Darnold, their backup quarterback, who was a really big part of this team. If anything were to have happened to Brock Purdy, I genuinely feel like Sam Darnold would have been able to carry the ship rather well. Oren Burks, who filled in as the linebacker tonight after Dre Greenlaw got hurt, that's a huge loss for them. Cleveland Farrell, rotational edge rusher. Randy Gregory, rotational edge rusher, who has really come on as of late for them. Kevin Gibbons, defensive tackle. Sebastian Joseph Day, another really good player for them. One of their backup guards in Ben Barch. Ross Dwelly, Charlie Warner, Demetrius Flanagan Fowles, Logan Ryan, Chris Conley, Matt Pryor, and Brandon Allen. The 49ers are going to be losing a significant chunk of their depth right there. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do moving forward. Going to the Super Bowl, one of the key factors, especially if you're going to challenge a team like the Kansas City Chiefs, is having depth on your roster. And if the 49ers, who got relatively lucky this year when it came to the injury front, if they experience a bunch of injuries next year, similar to what happened to them in 2020, then I don't know, man. This is a really tough situation, and the 49ers put all of their chips on the table to win the Super Bowl this year. They couldn't get it done, and now there are a lot of questions remaining as to where they go moving forward.